How's everyone today? We are going to be making pretzels. My pretzel cake came in today. I figured it's a good thing to do for a live with all of you. I can show you everything that comes in the kit. And we can make the dough together and see our thoughts. So it comes in this box. Just like this. And it includes everything you need. So it comes with the pretzel dough. It's really simple. You just do this with warm water. That's it. And then salt for the top. And then you just need water and baking soda to dip them in. That's what this is for. And then egg wash. It seems to be really simple, so we'll see how it goes. So this is the shaper. So to shape it, there's little arrows on here, so you know how to do it. And then you just take it off this tray to dip it into the baking soda and water. So we have that guy. It comes with a dough crimper. This is to make pretzel bites. We'll probably make some of those too. And then it comes with a silicone brush for the egg wash. And then it comes with the pretzel mat that tells you everything to do. This is the same as the flexible cutting mats. It's the same material. I forgot to peel that off. So let's see. So on here it says the 7 steps to making the pretzels. This is what it says. Make the dough according to the directions. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Divide the dough into 8 pieces and keep them separate so they don't stick. Roll it out to the size of this ruler, 15 inches. And it says roll out all 8 pieces and then move to the next step. So then it says use the recipe on the side of the mat to make the baking soda mix. And then it says shape it around the pretzel shaper right here. Then you're going to dip it in the baking soda mixture, and then you brush it with egg wash and put salt on top or any toppings you want. You can do cheese, bacon, cinnamon, sugar. I don't know, there's so many different options. Then it says bake 18 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. So this is really cool. I like that the mat has the ruler for one. It has the shaper on here, but also like this so that you have the little knobs to shape it around. This whole set, I believe, is $45. So it comes with everything you need. And this is the silicone brush. If you were to buy it on its own, this is what you would get. All of this came individually wrapped in the box. So you could buy this on its own. So say you buy this one time and then you need more mix, you can just buy it right on the website. So I think that's really awesome. And then this is the only other stuff that you need. 1 egg, salt, baking soda, and water. So I'm sure you have all of that in your kitchen right now. So I like that it's, you don't have to go out and buy crazy things. You're buying the set and you're basically ready to go. So, sorry, I'm really thirsty today. Let's make the dough first. I'm gonna grab a bowl. Has anyone made pretzels before? Either with the set or on your own? I'm curious. I've only ever made pretzels at school. Obviously from scratch, but honestly it was a pain. So the idea of this set is really cool. Just looks like flour really in here. It's all the whole mixture, all the dough mixture, but the directions are on the back. Has 2 languages, so that's helpful. So it says the dough mix with 1 cup of warm water. Oh, you like my tumbler? Isn't it great? I got this for my sales in January. That's what I love about Pampered Chef. They're always, incentivizing you to sell a certain amount to get something. which I'm always there for the free stuff. All right, 1 cup of liquid right here. So warm water. Stir until a dough forms. I'm just using the forky spatula. That's it. That's all this is. So you don't need to use a mixer or anything. There's also a video online for this set when you go to buy it in the link above. It shows you how to make it, and then of course this will be on my YouTube too. But it kind of gives you like I think it's 1 minute of how to make it, so that can be helpful. I watched it before I did it to make sure, I knew what I was doing. Just gonna use my hand a little bit. Tammy, do you have this set? Or I don't know if Chef Howlett's on here too. If you're a Pampered Chef consultant, things like this you can get a discount on basically everything, but we have samples we can get of things. So this was even cheaper than $45. But I think $45 is a great price. Again, everything's a full-size thing. It's not like you're getting a cheaper version of. Everything was individually wrapped. I kind of posted that boomerang. That was right when I had opened it. Alright. I'm going to add just like a small amount more water. Just like 1 tablespoon. I don't want to make it too wet, but I want to make sure I have all the flour mixed in. Oh, got it in your director box. Yeah, see? Okay, I told you guys I wanted to become a director this month. When you're a director, you get a whole bunch of things for free. So if I promote to director this month, I would get the new spring products for free. All of them. So that's really awesome. All right. So we have the dough. Again, here's the recipe. It's really simple. Right there on the side. Again, 2 languages, which is helpful. And then so I was saying you have to dip it with this thing. So when you make pretzels, like when I made it at school, you dip it in this lye solution. So if you get pretzels from like Wetzel's Pretzels or Auntie Anne's or whatever, they use this lye solution that you actually can't let touch your skin. So using baking soda and water is a more natural way of doing that. Some people are even allergic to lye. One of my friends at school, when we did that, they couldn't be in there. So I like the more natural way. If I can't touch it, then it's weird to me that I'm going to eat it. It's just, it bakes off in the oven, but still. This is, again, a more natural way of doing it. A home safe, kid friendly way. And again, the only things you have to get on the side are salt, egg, and baking soda. So it's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna shape it into a ball and then cut 8 pieces from it. Grab a knife. Again, my wonderful chef knives from Professional Knives that are in the knife kit. You can also buy the knives on their own, but the knife block is nice because obviously you have them all in a place all together, but they also come with knife guards, all of them, so that's good too. So it says divide it so that they're not touching. So I just cut the ball into 8. All right, let me swipe away the comments for a second so you guys can see. Sometimes hard to see what you guys can see when the comments are there. So here's our mat. And it says, step 2, use the ruler below to roll out each piece to 15 inches long. So you want to make sure you're doing it nice and evenly. If you realize one part's thicker, just roll that one part to get it to the right size. This dough is pretty, I mean, it's not a sticky dough, but it's definitely not really hard. This is pretty easy to roll out. So see how I'm kind of going like this and rolling my hands out? That's to help make sure it's nice and even. If you just roll right here, it's going to be really thin in the middle. If you just roll out here, it's going to be really thin on the sides. So doing it like this with an open hand is helpful. All right, so there's my 15 inches. It says to roll out all of them first. So I'm just going to put them off to the side. Swipe the comments back so I can read as I go. This would be a really great thing to do with your kids. This would have been great for Super Bowl Sunday to make pretzels, but any kind of sporting gathering is always fun for stuff like this. A snow day, a rainy day. Obviously, I love to cook with kids, so I think it's great for kids to see, you know, what goes on in the kitchen. It's not like food just appears on their plate. So, and they really love it. My brother, again, he's been cooking with me. I have pictures from when he was like 2 years old. Same thing with my cousin Addie and Casey. They love to cook with me. So this could be a really good thing for all ages. You could always just make the dough and then have them roll it out and shape it. I think they would think that's so much more fun than just going to the mall and buying pretzels for everyone. Let's be honest, if you buy pretzels at like Auntie Anne's or something for a family of 4, you're up to like $30. So why not spend the $15 more and get all the stuff to make pretzels for everybody, and then also have the stuff to make it more than one time. And this is pretty easy. We're gonna bake it on the stoneware because you guys know my love for stoneware. And this month, if you host a party, you get 60% off a stoneware set or piece with a $200 party, which is super simple to get there. Don't let that intimidate you. And then if you get to $650 in sales, you get another 60% off another set or piece. So you could get like the starter set that I have of the unglazed stoneware for like $40. Normally $102. So that's crazy, and it's a great deal. So if you're looking at the stoneware at all, this is the month to try and host. Again, I do most of the work. It takes you maybe 2 to 5 minutes a day on Facebook, which you're watching this video. So 2 to 5 minutes right here has already happened. So you could also get the partially glazed stoneware, the fully glazed stoneware. You can get any of the rock crocks, so that's the stoneware that you can use on the grill. The fully glazed stoneware and the rock crocks can go in the dishwasher, so I love that. The fully glazed stoneware is called the entertaining stoneware. It's really, really beautiful. So if you entertain a lot, it's great. You can also bake on it. So some people think it's just a platter. It's not. You can still bake on it and do everything. The idea is you bake on it and present it just like that. So it depends on what you're looking for, what your price point is. The entertaining stoneware is obviously a little bit more expensive, but honestly, if you're getting 60% off, so it's a great price and a great deal. So if you're interested in that at all, let me know. Again, this is the month to do it. And then the guest special, which the hosts are also able to get, is the nylon spatula. So you get that with an $80 purchase. And with a $100 purchase, you get the brownie pan. Brownie pan is $25. And you get that for free. So with a $100 purchase. So that alone is really worth it. I somehow lost my brownie pan in my move. So maybe I'll buy something so that I can get the pan again. We'll see. But it's great. You can do more than brownies in it. I saw somebody made ravioli and then did some toppings on it and served it for the Super Bowl as like an appetizer. Just a ravioli as the base with like, it was the thicker sauce, a thicker tomato sauce. It was more of like a jam consistency. But that's a great way to use it. You can make cornbread. You can make mini nacho bowls. I mean, really, the opportunities are like endless with that pan. People are always coming up with something new and creative for it, so it's a great thing to get. And the best part about Pampered Chef products is you can go online, say you buy it. One, you can just ask me for recipes. Two, you can search, so you can search brownie pan, and then if you go to the recipes tab, it'll give you recipes for the pan. So if you're thinking about buying something, you're like, oh, I'm just concerned that it only has a one-time or one option use, go look at the recipes and see what there are. Pampered Chef, like you saw in my cup, is 40 years old this year, so there's a ton of recipes on the website. There's recipes my mom was making at her cooking parties that are there that she has said, Bailey, you should make that live or whatever, for everybody, because she used to do it. So, okay, so all my, what are they? Pretzels are rolled out. And now it says the next step, use the recipe, use the right side to make the recipe with the baking soda mix. So the baking soda mix is 4 cups of water and 4 tablespoons of baking soda, and then you're going to microwave on high for 5 minutes. So what I like about this is you can just measure up to 4 cups right in the batter bowl. Since we're warming it, I'm going to do hot water, but obviously you don't need to do hot water. I just like to, okay. There we go, 4 cups. Let me put it in. So remember the batter bowl comes in 2 sizes. The small one only is 4 cups. I wouldn't do this in the small batter bowl. The classic size is 8 cups, so that's a more safe level. Especially with kids, they're gonna bump it and everything, and it's just gonna go everywhere. Because it pretty much, there's about this much room left. So while that's in, why don't we try to shape some? Sorry, the way the glare is from the light, I can't read this. Lift the dough onto the pretzel form, 1 rope at a time, with the center at the bottom. Follow the arrows. So, center goes to the bottom, and you go 1 around, the other around. Look at that! Wow. I'll show you. There's our pretzel. So then the idea is you just take it off of this and then dip it from here. So I'm just going to take this one off so that I can show you how I did that again. Okay. Pull it nice and close, swipe away the comments so I can't read what you're saying to me, but you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so here it is. I'll make it face you. So it goes right in the middle, then you go up and around, and then you go up and around. There we go, that's it. So then you can just take it right off of here. dip it, and then put it on the stoneware. So let me make some room for the stoneware pan to come over here. Isn't this cool? I think this is really cool. I just think this is a cool set. This isn't something most people would make in their house, so I like that they're templates and everything. Again, it's very kid friendly. This is my first time using it with you guys, so you're seeing my real live opinions. 2 more minutes. Sorry guys, I should have heated that before. I thought about it and then I forgot. Does anyone have any questions? Is anyone thinking about hosting? Or anyone not have the stoneware that wants it? Or has stoneware and wants more? Hey, you always want more. I have it, now I want the entertaining stoneware, so there's always more. Just depends if you have room for it. My kitchen, my apartment kitchen is outgrowing, my stuff is outgrowing the apartment kitchen, so I have to be patient and buy things a little at a time. So after we shape them, we're going to put them right on the stoneware. I'm using the pizza stone. You guys see that I use that one probably the most. It's the top one in my drawer, so that's probably why I use it the most, honestly. But all 8 pretzels will fit on here, and then with one of these, we're going to make pretzel bites. So I'll save this one back here, and we'll make pretzel bites with that. And we'll do it on a different stone, so that because it's going to bake differently. And we'll see how those come out too. It's going to take about 18 to 20 minutes, it says, to bake, so I won't keep you for that whole time. I'll just post pictures like I've been doing. Did everyone see the pies yesterday? They came out so good. I was so happy with them. So this is one of them. I have it ready in my box for my friend tomorrow. I'm going to see them in New Jersey. Look at how cute it is. It's adorable. So that's the one that we didn't egg wash. This is the one we did egg wash. See how it's shiny? That's the difference. Logan and I ate one yesterday, and they were delicious. And I just think they're so cute in those little boxes. Okay. It's been 5 minutes. So remember, this is really hot. We have little microwave grips that would be great for this size. You can get those, and obviously oven mitts and stuff too, but those ones are really nice. So just, it says dip it. Remove the bottom of the pretzel from the form and use the handle to dip the pretzel in the baking soda for a few seconds. And then put it right on here. Alright, there's one. Alright, I feel like you could get so much faster at this. After you do the first one, you realize, oh, this is how you do it, and this is easy. The first one, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of like, what? That's how it is. I'm a very visual learner. I have to see it one time before I understand what's happening. So the base just comes right off. It's 2 pieces, so you can kind of just pull the bottom down. Don't be afraid of it. Kind of just shake off the extra. And then you can kind of reshape it on the pan. It stays together well. But if you have to reshape it a little, it's okay. So that on there. Christy, are you really here this time? She usually misses it. She's a working college student. Christy, are you here? Tell me if you're here. I hope you are. It says you are. But see, I just see. Hi, Christy. It just says when you guys come on. So if you come on and go right off, I don't know that you're off. So sometimes I don't always know if you're on for real or you just said hi for a quick second. again, these would be so fun for football games and things. We're going 3 hours to New Jersey tomorrow, so these would be a great snack to take with us, especially the little pretzel bites. I'll show you guys the pan once I'm done, what it looks like. It's just hard to get it all in one picture on my counter, so shape it around. Again, I really like the arrows also. I think this is really descriptive. I didn't read this other than the directions to get out what I needed beforehand, so I'm learning this all with all of you guys, and I really think it's simple, straightforward information, which is always good. I don't like when things are super wordy. I just get confused. I think most people do, but just want something to tell me exactly what to do. I also like that it has the ruler, so you're not like guessing how long to do it, because it fits perfectly on here. So again, if you just tell your kids, oh, roll it out to this, they'll do that. They're really good listeners when they're having fun making something, so. This one got a little misshapen. It's okay. And the dough sticks together pretty well, like when you push it down. So that's also good. Sometimes it can be a little dry and then you have to really pinch it and then it just ruins the shape, so. All right. We have 7 pretzels over here. Let me show you guys. 1 second, let me put that in there. We still need the mat. This we still need. Okay. Here's what they look like. So the next step says, we'll do these totally first and then we'll do the other ones. We dip them, now we're gonna brush them with 1 egg and a little bit of water. So the egg wash we made yesterday, I should have saved it for this. But I just put it in my omelet this morning. I don't like to waste things very often. Or ever if I don't have to. But it was used. I make my omelets in the ceramic egg cooker every morning. I've been doing it for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I love the ceramic egg cooker. If you're in college and you're in a dorm room, it's perfect for you. And you don't have a stove top to do it on. Or if you're like busy on the go and you have trouble waking up in the morning for breakfast, it'd be a great thing for you too, because you can make it, and then it has a little silicone, I'll show you, grip on it so you can take it on the go. So when I start working in DC, I'll probably take it with me and eat it in the car. So this is what it looks like. And it's super easy to clean. I was kind of nervous that, sometimes you leave the egg on there and it's like kind of hard to get out. It's really easy. I have a sponge with soap and I just scrub it out. It's fine. It is dishwasher safe, so you can put it in the dishwasher too. But I use it every day and we don't do the dishes for the dishwasher, run that every day. So I usually wash it by hand. The cover just sits on top. But it does have the silicone grip, so it's not going to, obviously if you tip it over, it's going to fall off. But if you're like shaking it or, walking with it, it's not going to fall right off. So that's nice. And then it has the vent lid on the top. Again, this is how I make my omelets every morning. You can also do poached eggs in it. You can make lava cake in it. There's a ton of things. Again, that's another thing that people are always coming up with recipes for. Just go on the website, type in ceramic egg cooker, a whole bunch of recipes will come out. So this is why it gives you the silicone brush, just to egg wash. So that's why yesterday I had that other terrible silicone brush. This one is a nice one. The one yesterday, there wasn't enough bristles on the top, So it didn't really pick up the egg wash. It was kind of just a mess. I always dip it in and then wipe a little off the side. What happens is if you put too much egg wash on the side, it's going to drip down and create like a pool of egg wash. And then when it bakes, it's going to get all crusty on the outside, on the pan. Again, it still tastes fine. It just presentation-wise isn't the best. Just little tips that I do. Make sure you get the little crevices between where everything meets. It's just one of those things that if you have time to do this like this, great. If you just need to flop on the egg wash and go, do that too. But again, I just like to tell you, you know, my little tips and tricks of what I've learned. So now I'm just going to keep, I'll probably put it in my omelet tomorrow, but you could just keep a thing of egg wash in your fridge, this one egg, for like a week. If it starts to smell, don't use it, but it lasts pretty long. So I will be honest with you, I don't usually like silicone brushes. I like the pastry brushes with the hair on the top. But this one I really like because the bristles are really close together and they're the right length that you have something to brush, if that makes sense. Some of the other ones, again, the one I have is from the dollar store, so the bristles aren't really close together and they're longer, so it's really hard to brush anything because it doesn't pick up anything. Same thing with paintbrushes. If you get really cheap paintbrushes, you can't really pick up enough paint, if that makes sense. So I really like this brush. You can buy it on its own, or if you get the kit, then now you have it. That's why I really wanted the kit too, is I needed these things. And I figured if we want to buy this, then why not get the whole set for all of you. So, and I'm going to use coarse salt. You could use just regular salt, but if you go to get Pretzels, they always have the coarse sea salt on top. So this is coarse sea salt. We use coarse sea salt here most of the time, except for when I'm baking. So I do have kosher salt. We just don't use it that much. Just kind of sprinkle it on top. I'm going to do half this and half cinnamon sugar. Because why not? That sounds delicious. What's your favorite pretzel topping? Tell me. All right. Just gonna do a little. I obviously don't need a lot, so. And always do the egg wash, especially if you're doing toppings, because it's not gonna stick. Otherwise, you'll take it out and just all shake right off. So here's my cinnamon sugar. Sprinkle that on. Sprinkle a lot of cinnamon sugar on. What kind should we do the bites? Should we do the bites regular or should we do them cinnamon sugar? You guys tell me. That's what I'll pick. Cinnamon sugar. See? That's why Tammy and I get along so well. Cinnamon sugar is my go-to topping. I love cinnamon sugar. Then if you get like the icing, cinnamon roll icing, what's it called? I forget. I think it's technically cream cheese, but it's not. That is delicious. I love to dip things, which just means more calories. It's definitely not the greatest thing, but I do love to do that. Anything, chips and dip, I have to have the dip, I don't know. Call me crazy, it's okay. I'm sure there's some of you out here listening. And you're like, oh, me too. I'm not the only one. Alright, so cinnamon sugar is done. Let me put these in the oven. So it says brush it and add the toppings. You can add whatever toppings you want. The oven's at 400 degrees, and I'm going to put these in, and then we're going to make the bites. I made something else earlier and I burnt it because I didn't set a timer, so always set a timer. I got distracted with other things, then I realized what I had done. Okay, so this is a crimper tool. This would be really good for pies or cookies, or you could use this for a whole bunch of different things. But for this, just make sure they're all the same size, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to be a specific, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, but if you do them 3 inches, do all of them 3 inches. That's the best part about this measuring tool at the bottom, is you can use it for this. Let me just roll it out a little bit more. The dough's starting to get like a skin on the outside, which is good. We want that to bake, but it's harder to roll it out now. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1 inch, or yeah, I'll do 1 inch. So the crimper tool, see how it gives it that nice outside? That's all it does. You could use a knife if you really wanted to. Up to you. I do find it easier to pull it towards you than go away from you, but that's just my preference. So now I have all these little pretzel bites. Obviously you're not going to use the dipping tool for this. You can use a spoon if you want. I just have a little sifter, so I'm just going to use this because it's easier. So I'm just going to put them all in and then take them out with this. Let me just grab the pan. Just gonna use the partially glazed one just because it's the smallest one I have for all of these. Just gonna put them all in the bath. See, that's how you can tell your kids, putting them all in the bath. Shake them out. You don't want to leave them in for too long. They will start to stick together. Not too crazy, but okay. There we go. I'm just gonna salt these because I didn't make enough cinnamon sugar. Oh, I forgot the egg wash. Remember I told you don't forget the egg wash. Just want to make sure you're paying attention. So I put them further enough apart that they're not touching, because they'll bake together, but I didn't place them, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's our pretzel bites. It looks funny because it's such a small amount, but that's okay. So those ones are probably going for about, I'll check them in 5 minutes. Again, because they're so small. So that is our pretzel kit. Again, I'll go over what it comes with so you know. And you can shop for this or anything in the link above. And like I do every day, I will link everything for you in the comments so that you can shop exactly what I used. So you don't have to go through the whole website if you don't want to. If you're looking for anything specific, or you just want to check it out, you can always do that too. That link is for the whole, everything we sell, not just this stuff. So again, I got the pretzel kit. It came with the pretzel dough mix. It came with the shaper. And again, this is the one that the stand comes off so you can dip it. Comes with the silicone brush and the crimper. These are full size. Again, there's nothing here that's like, oh, this is a mini one. Nope, this is the size you would get if you bought it separately. And if you go to watch my story, I open the box with you guys so you can see everything's individually bagged and wrapped. I'm sure they just go and put it all, have the boxes laid out and throw them in there. And then it comes with the mat with all the instructions. I love that this mat has the instructions. You don't have to worry about, losing a direction guide or whatever. And it's all right here. This is the same as the flexible cutting mats. Same exact material. It comes with the ruler on the bottom. So that's the length you make the pretzels, 15 inches. This is where you would put the shaper, or maybe you don't need the shaper. Maybe you just want to do it right on here. You can do that too. The shaper is just helpful because it has the little notches in it so that you can pull it around. So it's totally up to you. I use my chef knife and the Measure All cup. So does anyone have any questions or anything? Anyone looking for anything besides the pretzel kit? I also use the stoneware, and remember, the host special in February only, is the stoneware. You get 60% off once your party hits $200 in sales, which is, don't worry, I'll get you there. So you get one set or one piece, depending on what it is, for 60% off. And then at $650 in sales, you get another 60% off another set. So you could get $650 in sales by the starter set and by the entertaining set. So it's such a great deal. If you're thinking about any of the stoneware at all, again, this is the month to get it. This is the best deal on them. So get on that. And then the guest special for the month is the brownie pan at $100. You get it for free, a $25 brownie pan for free. And at $80, you get the nylon spatula for free. So the nylon spatula is great to get the brownies out of the brownie pan. I use the nylon spatula to get the donuts out. I use the nylon spatula to get the pies out. I use the nylon spatula to get the cookies off the pan. Get the pretzels off the pan. I'm going to use that probably. It's crazy how much you use that one little tool until you don't have it, like it's in the dishwasher right now. So those are the great deals going on right now. Remember, tomorrow I won't be going live, but at 6:30 I will post the link to my YouTube so you can watch the video. I'm making Valentine's Day cookies with you guys. So I'd love for you to subscribe and comment the same as you would here. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be checking in. I'll be at dinner when I post it, but I will be checking in during the night to see what you guys are saying. So then next week we'll be kind of go back to the cooking thing for a little while, and then baking and kind of mixing it up. This is the highlight of my day. I love talking to you guys and teaching you guys something new. I hope these videos are helpful. Again, I'm posting them slowly. They take almost an hour each to upload to YouTube some nights. So I'm uploading them slowly onto YouTube so you guys can find them again and not have to go through my whole Facebook to find one video. Because as I go, it's just going to become never ending to find. So again, if you have any questions, comment below. If you need help shopping or anything, you want to host a party, consider becoming a consultant, whatever it is, send me a message. I'm here for you. So I will post a picture when these come out. They'll be done in about 8 minutes. So look for that picture coming soon. All right. Bye.